You step off the plane, and the air hits you. Thick, heavy, a mix of sea salt, diesel, and something sweet. Havana doesn't greet you. It swallows you whole. The colors are loud. A robin's egg blue Chevy rumbles past. Buildings in faded pastels stand against a blazing sky. This city isn't frozen in time. It's alive, fighting, breathing. The city's soundtrack is chaos and life. Salsa rhythms, vendors shouting, kids laughing. People look you in the eye. Connection is immediate, sometimes unsettling. An old woman with a cigar watches the world, amused and exhausted. Every moment is lived fully. Nothing is taken for granted. Havana is contradiction. Grand colonial architecture beside stark Soviet blocks. The past walks with the future, sometimes arguing, sometimes dancing. It's not a city you visit. It's a city you feel. And you realize you're not just a visitor. You're part of the story now. Dating in Cuba isn't in the guidebooks. It's a dance, a set of rules outsiders rarely grasp. Forget dating apps. Here, connection is direct and bold. A compliment on the street is an opening line. Relationships move fast. What takes months elsewhere happens in days. For travelers, lines blur. Is it affection or transaction? The answer is rarely simple. Public affection is everywhere. Couples entwined on benches, the Malecon, in doorways. Family is central. Date someone, and you meet their whole clan. Approval matters. People say what they mean. There's no time for games. Love here is raw, immediate, and always a little unpredictable. In Cuba, connection is survival and celebration. You just have to be open to it. $500 a month, small elsewhere, a fortune in Cuba. The average salary is $30, so people hustle. Everyone's got a side gig. The government worker drives a taxi at night. The teacher sells cakes from her window. It's a web of trades, favors, and unofficial economies. Food starts with the ration book basics: rice, beans, sugar, a little chicken. It's not enough, so people hit the markets for fresh produce, pork, whatever's available. Meals are simple, nothing wasted. Every scrap counts. Housing? Most live where their families always have, 3 generations under one roof. Privacy is rare. Renting is tricky, but private rooms for tourists bring new income. For locals, extra money goes to essentials. Fixing roofs, buying medicine, new shoes for a child. Fun is found in the simple things. Cheap rum on the Malecon, music, ocean views, priceless conversation. Sunday dominoes in the park, dancing in the street when a good song plays. Joy isn't bought, it's created, shared. Community is everything. Laughter is currency. The best things in life aren't things, they're moments. Scarcity breeds creativity, and every day is an act of making it work. The struggle is real, but so is the joy. In Cuba, survival is a team sport, and every small victory is celebrated. That's how you make it work here. The biggest myth, Cuba as a time capsule, unchanged, preserved in the 1950s. That's a fantasy. Cuba is always changing, innovating out of necessity. Classic cars run on Soviet parts and ingenuity. Internet is slow, but people are connected, watching the same shows, listening to the same music. Another myth. Everyone wants to leave. Some do, dreaming of more freedom, but many love their country fiercely. They want a better Cuba, not just an escape. Patriotism here is complicated. Pride, frustration, hope, all tangled together. The happy local stereotype. It's not the whole story. There's joy, music, and dancing, but also frustration and exhaustion. Smiles can be warmth or a mask for tourists. People are complex. Good days, bad days, real worries. Their joy is real, but so is their pain. And not everything is about politics. Daily life is about baseball, gossip, the price of onions, falling in love. Politics is the backdrop, not the whole play. To see only politics is to miss the texture of real life. Life happens between the headlines. In Cuba, it's loud, messy, and beautifully alive. The myths flatten the truth. The reality is richer, more human. Look past the cliches. That's where the real Cuba lives. In Cuba, joy is found in small victories. A 60-year-old engine roaring to life, fresh eggs at the market lights flickering back after a blackout. These aren't just conveniences, they're triumphs. Community is everything. Neighbors or family doors are open. Help is given freely. The real wealth is in human connection, a safety net stronger than any official system. Public spaces come alive, a square becomes a dance floor. Music draws everyone in. Culture isn't in museums, it's lived, breathed, danced. Cuban humor is sharp a shield against hardship. Jokes about shortages and bureaucracy are a form of resistance. Laughter says, you can make life hard, but you can't break our spirit. Shared jokes, shared struggles. These are the soul of the island. Joy is earned, not given. It's in the dance, the laughter, the community. Every day is a celebration of survival. In Cuba, joy is a choice, and a victory. That's the heart of the island. The Cuba on postcards is a beautiful lie. A classic car, a perfect sunset. The real Cuba is messy, complicated, and contradictory. Beauty and decay, music and struggle, warmth and frustration, all side by side. To see it, you have to look past the surface. The countryside tells a different story. Slower, quieter, deeply connected to the land, but also isolated and poor. Resilience is everywhere, whether in Havana's chaos, Viñales fields. To understand Cuba, you have to listen. Really listen. Talk to people. The old man on the bench, the woman selling fruit, the teenager with reggaeton. Don't come with political questions. Come with an open heart. Share a coffee, a rumma moment. The stories you'll hear are full of pride, pain, hope, and humor. They'll challenge what you think you know. The real Cuba is in these stories. The doctor driving a taxi, the artist using scraps, the grandmother remembering before the revolution. These aren't political statements, they're human truths. The postcard shows the surface, the stories show the soul, and the soul is always more interesting. That's the Cuba worth knowing. Think you know Cuba? The pictures, the music, the mojitos at a resort? That's just the appetizer. The real Cuba is richer, messier, unforgettable. It's not a destination, it's an experience that stays with you. Don't look for a lost world, look for a world reinventing itself every day. Forget the stereotypes, see the people, the small moments of grace and grit. Travel should change you, challenge you, make you less certain. Cuba is a masterclass in this. It will frustrate and reward you, showing you resilience, creativity, and humanity. Scarcity here breeds a different kind of richness. Next time you think of Cuba, think beyond the cars and cigars. Think of the people and their stories. Go with curiosity, humility, and an open heart. Let Cuba move you, confuse you, change you. Don't expect to understand it all in one trip. You can't, but it's worth a lifetime of trying. Look closer. The real story is always just beneath the surface.